Hello everyone, or whoever's still following this sinking ship I call a game project. So here's the deal. I developed this RPG semi-open world detective game called Solhame Chronicles with super linear story, and I cannot seem to have any noticeable progress doing it. I want to talk today about how I lost enthusiasm for this game, which you might even hear in my voice if you saw any of my previous video. Let me know in comments if you have similar problems with following your plans and how you overcome them. And brace yourself, as it's a wild ride into mediocrity. So, progress report. I've managed to give birth to a semi-functional save system. Is it a marvel of coding? Nah, especially that I don't know how to code, so I blueprint instead. But hey, it kind of works if I decide to save the game in a correct moment in story. The technical bar is set as low as it can go though, so I really don't expect much. I tried to do some art for the game as well, but it just reminded me why I have actually never tried to become 3D artist. It is just too tedious for me. I have no patience for it. This basically means that over the last 3 months, not much progress has happened. And if you knew me personally, you would know that I actually get motivated if I have any successes to share. Which leads us to a rather unpleasant conclusion that I should, and want to, drop this project. However, I know myself enough to know that I would then go through 5 stages of grief and waste multiple months before I would start any new project. And I always need some ongoing project for my sanity. I just can't keep still. You might be wondering now why the hell I am even doing this project. Good question that I don't have a great answer to. Seriously contemplating giving up on this game, but guilt is a clingy friend. And why do I feel guilty? Because the idea for this game is not solely mine. I actually came up with this project with a friend of mine, and we then included 4 more people. Sure, I ended up being the only developer, but I did still expect any input or feedback from them. However, they misplaced their enthusiasm somewhere, and it really made me take an extended vacation from productivity. Also, small little detail, I really hoped this game would be my first semi-commercial project that would kickstart my dream game studio. So dropping it basically sets pause on this huge dream of mine, and I really have hard time accepting it. So how to deal with this problem? It's a tricky one, cause I don't have unlimited amounts of time and energy. First of all, I work full-time as a junior tech artist in game dev studio, and I am drained of energy after 8 hours of constant thinking and learning new things. Setting aside my personal matters that also keep my brain and body occupied, I have this comic book project that I also want to finish eventually. Eternal Giant. And I don't want to sound too dramatic, but it seems more beneficial and satisfying to pursue Eternal Giant than Solhame Chronicles. This, on the other hand, would require to make an actual decision what is more important for me and what to pay attention to, which I can't do. So instead, I've been just sitting here complaining for the last 4 minutes or so. I am master at making no choices at all. It's an art form, really. So here's a solution I came up with to keep me sane, but also define some reasonable timeline. Minimum viable product. Ever heard of it? It's basically a product of a minimum viability. I know, you're welcome. I defined 6 steps that I need to take to have a pseudo demo of this game and to hit a eject button on it with no remorse. I also assigned a time that I need to complete each of those points, which lead me to believe that I need 3 months to deliver it. 4, if you want to be realistic. Is it correct? We will see, and I will share a progress with you on a monthly basis. By the end of November, I'll attempt to conjure something resembling a game and close this chapter of my life. If my friends suddenly awaken from their hibernation and contribute, well, maybe I won't have to hit the eject button, but no pressure, right? Stay tuned for more episodes of Struggling Creator Chronicles. Spoiler alert, things might not get done, but hey, at least we can all laugh about it. You know the drill, don't like, don't subscribe, and I see ya when I see ya. Bye bye!